Here's your no-drama dose of local good news. A calm way to start your day that might even work for the morning carpool. A good morning, Wake County. Today is Veterans Day, and around here, that means more than ceremonies or speeches. It means pausing, just for a moment, to remember what service really looks like, to recognize the people who showed up when it mattered most, and to notice how the same spirit still shows up in quiet ways every single day here in Wake County. So today I've got 3 Wake County stories that carry the same thread. They're not about medals or uniforms, but about care, community, and remembering what really holds us together. You ever stare at the sky and feel like you're trying to read it? Well, as a retired pilot, I do, especially during hurricane season. So when I heard the city of Raleigh gave out nearly 900 free NOAA weather radios at the Southeast Raleigh YMCA, I thought, that's the kind of forecast I like. Partly cloudy with a strong chance of neighbors helping neighbors. The radios came from a $25,000 Duke Energy grant. And they weren't flashy, no screen, no touchscreen, just a solid voice, ready when the power goes out and the phones go dead. Sawana Hurdle from Raleigh's emergency management team said, "This is an additional tool and an additional resource that we can use to reach community members." And that's what stuck with me. Because when I was a search and rescue pilot with the Wake Forest Fire Department, I saw how fragile the line is between normal and emergency. How a simple tool, a signal, could mean the difference between we didn't know and we were ready. Garrett Poorman from Duke Energy said other towns used the grant on drones and flood gauges, but Raleigh went simple, maybe even smarter. Because when the storm hits, you don't need high tech, you need contact. And these radios say something even more powerful than a forecast. You're not alone. We're here. Be ready. If you've been grocery shopping lately, you know meat prices can make you question your life choices. But over in Fuquay, Varina, there's a butcher shop that's flipping the script and handing out hope in butcher paper. It's called the Fuquay Meat Market, where you can get 5 packs of meat for less than $20. And no, it's not a gimmick. Tiffany Pierce drove in and documented the whole thing on TikTok.
I come down to this Fuquay meat market quite often, at least once a month, to get my meat. Today I did 5 of the $19.99 specials. It was $101. So I got 25 meats plus like 3 shrimp, and I did get 1 bread for $101. Look at the tax on that thing. It's only $2. So I got ribeyes, as y'all can see. That's 5 packs of ribeyes. So you can get 5 packs of ribeyes for $19.99. I got sausage, spaghetti sausage. I got bacon. I got shrimp. Oh, and if you spend $100, they give you 5 pounds of chicken legs. So that's my free chicken legs. I got pork chop, ribs, hamburgers. Forgot about the ground beef. So $101. Check them out. 112 Vance Street in Fuquay.
Now, I don't know about you, but that's not a grocery run. That's a victory lap. And the fact that Tiffany's narrating it like a sports commentator, that makes it even better. But the story behind the counter is even more powerful. Israel Romero and his brothers opened the market 5 years ago. And they just opened another one on Capitol Boulevard in Raleigh. Their goal? Not maximum profit, but maximum good. He told WRAL, "We're making less money, but because we're getting a lot of customers, we're getting more business." That's the kind of math I can get behind, where doing the right thing doesn't come last, it comes first. It reminded me of an old butcher shop in Apex, the kind of place where the butcher didn't just know your name, he probably knew your grandma's stew recipe too. And on a day like Memorial Day, It's a reminder that the freedoms we enjoy, like this, were paid for by people we'll never get to thank in person. Sometimes it's ribeyes, sausage, and a smile across the counter. Sometimes it's 5 pounds of free chicken legs just because you showed up. That's community. That's care. And that's what keeps a place and its people going strong. You ever drive past a place and say, "Hey, didn't Sadlack's used to be there?" Or, "I swear that burger joint used to have a menu written on a paper plate." Logan King remembers, and he's built something beautiful out of those memories. When 42nd Street Oyster Bar closed, Logan's company, Cardinal Apparel, started making shirts, pint glasses, and hoodies, tiny tributes to Raleigh's favorite haunts. Then came the website, RaleighRewind.com. And soon, a citywide love letter to everything we miss. He calls it the Dead Bar Society, LLC. Clever, and just a little bit heartbreaking. He said, "When 42nd Street announced they were closing, I knew this was the right opportunity because when cities grow fast, memories get paved over." But Logan's really saying, you were here. This mattered, and you were not forgotten. And you know what? A Marine vet I once knew told me, service doesn't end when the uniform comes off. It just changes shape. And Logan, he's honoring what built this place, not with statues or speeches, but with screen-printed cotton, worn with pride. So today on Memorial Day, we remember those who gave everything, and we reflect on the quiet ways their sacrifices still shape our lives. A radio voice that says, "We're here." A meat counter that offers more than meat, and a t-shirt that carries memory like a flag. I spent years as a search and rescue pilot right here in Wake County, and what stuck with me the most wasn't the emergencies. It was the way people kept showing up for each other, again and again. And that's what we heard today. If you enjoyed the podcast today, it's free to subscribe. Hit the like button or tell someone about it. Go and give me a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It'll help me. It'll help you too. And I love win-win outcomes. And when you hit that like button, it tells the algorithm this was worth listening to. And that helps more folks find their way here. Visit tapyournews.com to sign up for the free daily email, suggest a town we should cover, or send me a message. Let me know what matters to you. Take care of each other, and to all those we've lost in service, we remember you, today and always. See ya.